There is a legend. A legend that has circulated around the Minecraft community since the earliest days of its existence. The name strikes fear into every Minecrafter's heart. Herobrine. Some say he's just a legend. Some do not. Today, I will recount the legend, origins, behavior, and evidence of Herobrine. The story. Herobrine's story is a fascinating one. In mid-2010, an anonymous Minecrafter posted a story of what had happened to him in his Minecraft world to 4chan. He claims to have seen many man-made structures that he had not built in a single-player world. He also claims to have seen another player using what appeared to be the default skin on the same single-player map. After receiving little response to this on 4chan, he then posted the same story on the early Minecraft forums, but noticed that after only around 5 minutes, the topic was deleted, assumingly by the moderators. He reposted it once more. This time it was taken down even faster. He then received a private message from a person using the name Herobrine, with only the word "stop" in the message. After that, he claims that another forum member emailed him saying that there was a group of players who had the exact same occurrences in their single-player worlds. Through investigation, this mystery user was discovered to belong to a Swedish gamer who was assumed to be the brother of Notch. He then emailed Notch asking him if he had a brother. Then he replied, "I did, but he is no longer with us," although he later confirmed that he does not have a dead brother. The story ends with the player saying that he has not encountered the mystery player since then. In nearly every patch update for Minecraft since beta 1.6.6, the patch notes end with "removed Herobrine." It is not known if this is genuine or simply a joke against the players. The Copeland live streams. On August 30th, 2010, a livestream was held by Copeland, a member of the then-popular Brocraft. This livestream was purportedly the first recorded sighting of Herobrine. The stream has garnered itself the moniker the Ghost in the Stream. Herobrine can be seen extensively throughout the stream. The stream can no longer be found on its original page. All that remains of the stream are a few screenshots and a story. A second livestream was held later, with Herobrine also being seen throughout the streams. In the stream, the game crashed, and then redirected the streamers and some viewers to a web page, showing a default Minecraft skin with the eyes photoshopped out and replaced with real, animated human eyes. In the source code of the page, a string of letters and numbers of varying sorts could be found. If all the non-alphabetical symbols were removed from the string, an eerie message could be read. The message is as follows. It has been reported that some victims of torture, during the act, will retreat into a fantasy world from which they could not wake up. In this catatonic state, the victim lived in a world just like their normal one, except they weren't being tortured. The only way that they realized the need to wake up was a note they found in their fantasy world. It would tell them about their condition and tell them to wake up. Even then, it would often take months until they were ready to discard their fantasy world and please wake up. At the end of the end poem of Minecraft, the mysterious speech given to the players after defeating the Ender Dragon, the two characters speaking in the credits tell the player to wake up, possibly an homage to this. These streams have, unfortunately, been labeled as hoaxes due to Herobrine's flat, two-dimensional appearance, although this could be due to the quality of the video stream, and also could be due to the angle which Herobrine was standing. But without the live stream itself, nobody will know for sure if they were hoaxed. Behaviors. Herobrine has been reported to have two forms, Stalker and Miner. The Stalker form is reported to stay at the edge of the player's render distance, to where it is difficult to distinguish him from his surroundings, although sometimes this form will come closer to the player without actually harming the player. This form prefers to hide in deep and thick forests, on top of tall mountains, and on the edge of lakes and near villages. This form will also destroy player-made instructions when the player is out of sight. This is the form most commonly reported by players. The minor form, also known as the vengeful form, is far less common. Only 21% of the 101 players surveyed report this type of behavior. This form lights fires around the player, sets traps for the player, or directly attacks the player using potions or weapons, although it has never been reported as having fired a bow at a player. This form is rare and usually doesn't show itself outside of attacking the player. Both forms appear the same, having the default Steve skin model and texture, excepting the eyes, which are both white with no pupils. There is no real way to summon Herobrine into your Minecraft worlds manually, excepting the use of mods. When he shows up, he tends to remain within the single world he showed up in, although sometimes he appears to spread to other worlds. The only way he arrives in a player's world is through random appearances. Sometimes he remains on said world for a long time, though sometimes he appears for a short time, then disappears. In short, Herobrine's behaviors are difficult to predict, if not impossible. Theories. Theories as to what Herobrine is range widely. The most widely accepted idea is that he is a virus or player using complex hacks and code exploits. This idea makes more sense than the other theories because this idea is the most plausible suggestion by a long shot. The theory that came up in second place was the spirit of Notch's dead brother haunting the game, although this idea is by far one of the most ludicrous due to the fact that Notch never had any brothers in the first place. Another uncommon theory is that he is a demonic omen, warning players of some impending disaster. There is no real evidence behind this theory, and it seems as if it was pulled straight from the infamous Mothman incidences of 1966. This idea, as far as we know, was constructed by the YouTube user Speed176 in his creepypasta story, Entity 303, although there is speculation that he is not the actual creator of the story. Notable appearances. Ever since these first stories arose, players all around the world are claiming to see the very same thing. Some encounters have received more attention than others. One of the more famous ones is Linklight's clip entitled Real Herobrine Sighting with Proof, Minecraft Xbox. In this clip, he goes over a recording he made earlier on a single-player survival world. A lot happens in this video, so I recommend that you watch it yourself. The video shows some minor discrepancies, but still made the list. One example of one that has laid very low and received very little attention is Rene Martinez video entitled simply Creepy Minecraft Glitch. In this short 2-minute long video, he and a friend using split screen find a third player on a map, despite the player list being pulled up and showing only 2 online players. Whether you believe what you have been shown or not is up to you to decide. But what is undeniable is that something is going on, and has for a long time. I'll leave the deciding up to you. This has been Pixel Bucket, signing off for today.